Good night, people. How are you? This is supposed to be Kemetic Starter Kit Part 2, I believe. But I just spent a whole gang of time on Smash Rockwell's platform. Shout out to my brother Smash Rockwell. But since I want to be consistent, I'm gonna just come on here for a minute, see who I could get to come in and talk to me. So I was supposed to put together a presentation. Once again, I got caught up on Smash Rockwell show, so I think I'm just gonna go through some, see what documents I have in my bag of tricks here, and just read them to you. Um, hmm, I don't even know where to start. I think I should probably start. I wonder if I should. Let me see what I have here. Give me 1 second. Let me check my files, see what I have here. Nope, that's not it. Um, hmm. um, what am I looking for? Wow. Okay. Let me look for the sign list. Welcome to my one viewer, and maybe I could read. Oh, I can't even do that. So let's go here. I gotta read a couple of things here just to get this started, and then I'll do proper presentation later. So I got the ancient Egyptian pyramid text. This is by James P. Allen. So I'm gonna read a little bit of this. There's the introduction. At the end of the Old Kingdom, the walls of inner chambers, corridors of ancient Egyptian pyramids were inscribed with a series of ritual and hekau, known to modern scholarship as the pyramid text. The inscription, the inscriptions constitute the oldest body of Egyptian religious writing, usually literary in form and language. They were also the oldest representatives sources for the history of ancient Egyptian thought and its relationship to that of the biblical world. To date, pyramid texts have been found in the tombs of Ten Nesut and Queens at Saqqara, the necropolis of the Old Kingdom capital, or Memphis as they call it, Unas, Dynasty 5, circa 2353 to 2323 BC. Tati Dynasty 7, circa 2323 to 2291. Happy the First Dynasty 7, 2289 to 2255. Ankh Pepi, the second wife of Pepi the First. Men Renri Dynasty 7, 2255, 2246. Pepi the First. Dynasty 7, circa 2246 to 2152 BC. Neith, wife of Pepi the Second. No day. I put the second wife of Pepi the Second. Wed Jed Ben Ni, wife of Pepi the Second. Ibi. Dynasty 8, circa 2109 to 2170 BC. After the end of the Old Kingdom, if not earlier, copies of pyramid texts were also inscribed on tombs, sarcophagi, coffins, canopic chests, papyri, stelae, and other funerary monuments of non-royal Egyptians, along with new or revised texts known as the coffin text in the New Kingdom, and later some pyramid texts were incorporated into newer funerary compositions such as the mouth opening ritual in the book Perten Heru, and the text continued to be used until the end of Pharaonic civilization. The pyramid texts were first discovered in 1880 and have been the subject of, I'm not going to read all of that. I'll read that another time. Let me just get into reading a little bit of this. It's a long introduction. We're not going to read all of that. I'm not going to read that. Let me get into some of the text. The pyramid text of Unas. So I'm going to put the link in the chat from right now. So if anybody's interested in coming in, you can come in. I'm just starting, reading some text for you, but I'll put together a more comprehensive presentation later. I just wanted to give you guys some content. So if you want, you can hit the link, right? So let me go back to what I was doing. The corpus of pyramid texts inscribed in the pyramid of Unas, last king of the 5th dynasty, circa 2353 to 2322 BCE, is the oldest, smallest, and best preserved of the Old Kingdom sources. It was also the first to be discovered and published in modern times, and its texts have received more scholarly attention than those of other sources, perhaps because of its right. So I'm not going to read all of that. Right. Unas burial chamber, west gable. This says Kau for protection of the south side remains. Burial chamber, west gable. Sahu, Kau against snakes and scorpions. Recitation. Plat has been entwined by plat. The toothless calf has emerged from the garden. The toothless calf that emerged from the garden has been entwined. Earth swallows up what was emerged from you. Monster, lie down and crawl away. The sun's service has fallen in the water. Snake overturned, that the sun may see you. So, and those texts are all in English, right? So, so that's straight English text that we're dealing with now. So let me go back into the text and read a little bit more. Recitation. The head of the great black bull has been severed. Hepenwu, snake, I say this about you. God expelling scorpion, I say this about you. Overturn yourself. Drive into the earth. You about whom I had said. Face has fallen on face. Face has seen face. The dappled knife, all black and green, has emerged and swallowed the one it has licked. Wow. These texts are getting heavy, man. Very, 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 very heavy. So I just wanted to give you guys for 9 minutes. Entice anyone who's watching to come in. So the link is in the chat, so you guys can come in if you have anything to add. Like, share, and subscribe. So share the live for me. Share the live so others can enjoy. And if you like what you see, you yourself can actually subscribe. So subscribe, hit the link, share it on all your social media, and help your boy grow. I'm trying to grow a decent platform here. So help me out, people. If anybody might be interested in coming on and doing a presentation by chance, then I will I will drop my email for you guys to do so. If you have a platform that you want to promote, you can come on here and promote your platform and do a presentation if you like. It's not a problem. So let me put my email. So as you see, it's there, Elohim192@gmail.com. So you can email me when you're ready to put forth something. So as I said, this is kind of another teaser to it, but let me go back. Permatext got me interested. So let me go ahead. This is a fingernail of a tomb, the one on the vertebra of Cass Passenger's spine, the one that has strip cast from her marvelous fall down, crawl away. Once again, these are what they call the cow against snakes and scorpions. Recitation: your two drops into the earth, your two ribs into a hole. Shoot liquid, and the two kites shall stand up. Your mouth will be closed by the executioner's gear. The mouth of the executioner's gear will be closed by Mafdet, and the one made slack will be bitten by Plat. Wow, so that seems like some cryptic text there. And maybe I should stop reading that because I think I might need some guidance on what that means. That sounds pretty cryptic. So let's go into something else that we have here. Because maybe that's not exactly what we consider the starter pack. So let me read the first 5 pages of the instructions of Ptahhotep. This here comes from St. Andrew's Corpus. If you type in St. Andrew's Corpus, you'll get this. So this is like the first 5 pages of the instructions of Ptahhotep. Instructions of the leader of the city and Vizier Ptahhotep under the majesty of King Isi, king of southern and northern Egypt. May he live forever, until eternity. The leader of the city and Vizier Ptahhotep says, Sovereign, my lord, infirmity has developed, old age has befallen, feebleness has come, weakness is renewed, one sleeps as a child all day. The eyes are weak, the ears have become deaf, strength is waning through the tiredness of my heart. The mouth is silent and cannot speak. The mind is stopped, cannot remember the day before. So he's talking about getting old. And apparently, this gentleman lived through several different dynasties, right? So they estimate maybe he was 90 something, 100, something like that. The bones hurt because of the high age. Good has turned into evil. All taste has gone. What old age does to people is evil in every respect. The nose is blocked and cannot breathe because of the difficulty of standing and sitting. May this humble servant be ordered to appoint a staff of old age, so I may tell the words of those who have heard, the counsels of the ancestors who once listened to the lecture. May the same be done for you. May sufferings be driven away from the people. So this is him writing to his son. And may the two banks serve you, and the majesty of this lecture said, instruct him in the words of the past, that he will be a model for the children of officials. May hearing enter him, and all sincerity speak to him, for none is born wise. So that's the first 5 pages of the instructions of Ptah Hotep. So once again, the link is in the chat. If any of you guys want to come in, you can most definitely do so. Run my mouth for a couple more minutes here, see if anyone wants to come in. And then I'm going to shut it. Give me a second, let me drink some water. If you hear sound in the background, that's a fan. Very sorry about that. Well, I'm going to end this live now. You guys have a blessed one.